Kai, I can't do it like this. Kai, come. Either you sit or you go sit somewhere else, okay? Come sit here.
Why mustn't I do that?
No, because Mommy's talking here. See? Take 3. My lover. Sipho is one of the most courageous people I know. He's got a very strong projection, very beautiful projection.
And a beautiful.
Yeah. Smile at Mommy? Hey. Hey. Run in your mouth, that thing's poisonous. Okay, goodbye. We'll film him in another month or 2. Sipho and I crashed into each other's lives. Nothing could have kept us apart. It was kind of written in the stars, I guess. Sipho has got a very strong lover archetype. He's one of the most courageous men I've ever met. Sipho has got a very royal projection, to use one of the words used in the classroom quite often. Very, a proud lion. He's got a sweet personality. It's, the word sweet is so puerile, but he's very sweet and he's not puerile. He's got a lot of kindness and warmth in him. He's kind to animals. He's kind to his mum. He's kind to his children. And he's got a warmth and a dignity and a respect for other people. A lot of empathy. I'd say he's a very special person. And I'm really glad that our souls attracted each other to the spaces we now share and the child that we've made. And I really feel blessed. That's all, folks. Dutch ancestors. There's my grandfather. Right there, that little boy. And there's my grandmother, that little girl.
Gillian from time to time will keep asking me, as we had been going past these places, how I feel, when I hear this history, how do I relate to this history? For example, the history that's connected to her ancestors, and now how do I feel about being with her against the background of that history? For me, it's actually difficult to really associate her with that part of the history, which is her ancestors. Also because of who she is, how she is. I don't think some people, some white people in South Africa grew up know better, for example, because they were too young, naive. A lot of white people were very naive. They simply believed the apartheid regime propaganda. I think once Gillian came of age, you know, she exercised the individual right to, you know, like feel uncomfortable with the white world as it was in South Africa at the time.
Daddy?
Yes, sir.
I got bones for the dogs.
You do?
Yeah, when I was eating chicken.
Where are they?
I put them on the table.
Oh, okay.
Did you eat your vegetables?
Yes. I ate all my potatoes.
You did? That's cool.
So, shall I keep the bones to Sphinx and Sally now?
Yes, you can't.
Okay. Thank you, Pops. Mommy can give the bones to Sally if she does what?
If she gives me the muffin, because I'm going to steal it.
Yeah, it's fine. It's waiting for you in the kitchen.
And
Quickly, go see where it is.
Dada.
Oh, is that nice?
Yes,
Where are you taking it?
I'm going to leave it in my hand.
Okay, let's put it here first, then we put it there. Okay.
Okay, but you can force me here.
Yeah.
But now I put one phone in the water for them.
So they're clean enough to come inside. Shall I let them in for a little bit?
That is Sally and Sphinx saying good morning. No. They're gonna mess up. Don't let them in.
They look fine. Their paws aren't full of mud.
Okay.
Come and Sally.
Hi, Shminty. Yes, Sally.
Yummy.
Thanks for bread for me.
Circumcision ceremony on Robben Island, the actual practice itself was illegal. You know, you could earn, if you were found out, it could be an additional 6 months on your sentence.
Oh, yeah, you
for
told me.
damaging state property.
Vandalism of state property.
Yes.
The foreskin.
Exactly.
Bloody hell. I'm just not so sure that he's going to go and do it in the bush when he's 18. I mean, Vuya's already, you know, setting a precedent.
Well, that's really up to Kai, you know. When he comes of age, he can decide for himself, you know.
And you're going to be open to that?
Obviously I will encourage him.
Encourage him what?
I will encourage him, you know, to go to the bush. Can't force him.
Yeah, but you know then he's got to spend a lot more time with his African relatives.
Of course he's going to do that.
He's got to learn to speak the language, he's got to understand the culture. It's not like he's getting much of that at home.
Yeah.
Also Amber. Also, I want Amber, because this is Amber's baby.
Okay, we mustn't forget to take Amber's baby.
Daddy, there's Amber's baby. I need Amber also.
I'm putting Amber's baby in the corner here. You know, one day when he's a teenager, you're going to blame me for him like knowing my culture more than yours.
Does he really know your culture?
Well, of course. Have you ever heard him speaking Xhosa?
Well.
He'll probably get, you know, teased by the Xhosa boys if he doesn't even know how to say circumcision in Xhosa.
Yeah, but now that I'm finally going back home to celebrate my circumcision ritual, Kai will get to meet his elders and learn that part of his culture. It's part of the tradition, you know, it's an old tradition that when you've been circumcised, you come back home, you have this huge celebration.
They have also that flat tire because I filled it in a flat. Look how the rain's coming this way, Mom.
Go, let's go.
Oh,
Oh, this is your granddad, eh?
see you. Hey,
Want to say something?
you don't want to say anything. Say very no one. Right.
Orange one's fine.
Fender is finished.
Okay, the spot, whatever that orange one is.
Straps on.
Schweppes, yeah, thanks.
Hey, big man, eh?
Thank you, Tata.
Big man. Then, Grandpa.
Grandpa. Thank you, Grandpa.
Yo. Come with your drink here. Come, boy. Oh, that is, Grandpa is dying of love, man. Oh. Hi.
So when last did you see Sipho?
I'm not saying.
It was a long time, dear. Last year, what was last year? The time you were here. When was that?
I think it was December, yeah.
December. When December? Last year. Eh? Not
year
this
before.
December. Year before, yeah.
That's
Yes,
right,
it was.
Or January, yeah. When Cape Town was burning, remember?
Yeah, that time it was the last time.
Sure, that was terrible.
It was terrible, eh?
Yeah, I can show. Alright, Beauty?
Yeah. Sorry. Hello.
Beauty? Hey.
Hi, it's Auntie Mahogany. Auntie Mahogany.
Shini. He's a wait. Come. Give Auntie a hug. Come, Kai. Kai, come, give Auntie a hug. Give Auntie a hug. Give Auntie Mahogany a hug. Come, give Auntie a hug. Come, give Auntie a hug. Come, Kai. Come on, Kai. Give your auntie a hug. Come now, Kai. Come, boy, come. Give auntie a hug. Why are you shy?
And Granny?
Because you are.
Did you give Granny a kiss?
Who's this?
And it looks like a medieval
Who's
future implement, you know, so I'm like, it's clean time.
Who is this?
So that if you use that,
Come, let me show you something.
on your time,
Who is this here?
a couple of times, about
Who
3
is
times,
this here?
and then with rinsing in between, it is sure as hell gonna fix that big problem.
Is it Kai? Really? Hey, the big boy, how old are you? 3?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
But why are you shy? Because you are.
Yeah.
You didn't miss auntie. No. And Grave? I know. More than picked up. I met someone yesterday in town. She's calling Yali. And then at 10 she said, I was thinking, this looks like Yali, but no man, she's too big. What's happening? I said, you mentioned that again to me. I'm too big.
This was one of my inventions.
What's that?
This was a gasoline lamp, and then I converted it into an electric lamp. It was actually quite simple, you know. I just drilled a hole here, and then put the wire there, put this thing there, and I see it still working.
And how old are you when you did it?
Was before about 9 or 11. No, it wasn't quite.
I worked very hard. That is why we were so worried because my second one so now is help us all.
Where's the ice?
Thank you. Tired too from the heat. Supper will be served at 6:30. Oh, the first thing I must first do my passport. Then, as soon as it's ready, I'm willing to go. Where my wings take me. That's as far as UK. I've had enough of being a hot potato here, say South Africa. I've just about had it with the South Africa, with these empty promises. spoiled
anything
my
specific
dress.
that's planned?
No, if it means I must be a street sweeper, then so be it. As long as I get out of this rat of a country. Because really this country is getting from bad to worse as far as I'm concerned.
Is it? But in what sense more?
Economy-wise,
What?
social development.
Is it just in the Western Cape or just
All over
in
South Africa. All over South Africa. I don't even want to mention Western Cape because the so-called colored people, Balapa, they think they own Western Cape.
But why do you think they think that? I mean, what's the reason they put forward for that claim?
When they see a potential African candidate for a job, they ask you, why don't you go to Johannesburg? That's where jobs are for you people, as if we don't belong here.
So do you, I mean, I know a Western Cape before we a job reservation.
For so-called colored people, it's still happening in a lot of places.
Is it worse now or it's less?
It's the same. It's the same. It's the same. Before it used to be, you know, it used to be motivated by white people making us feel that we don't belong, they're doing us a favor. The people who belong here are so-called colored. But now it's the colored people who feel threatened that, you know, the black people now are getting the jobs they deserve, not because of their color, but because they have the potential. You know, so they feel so threatened. You understand?
So this is a popular view, a Western.
Exactly.
Now, being popular view, what are the black MPs, for example, doing about it?
You asked Tony Yenge.
What would I ask him if I were to ask him?
You would ask him, what is he doing at the Chief Whip, ANC? At the time, he was still a Chief Whip. What is he doing about the plight of African people who feel ukuthi they are being manipulated by coloreds, Cape coloreds, Zase, Western Cape? What are they doing for us, black people who voted them into power, for things to be better for all of us? Colored, black, white, Indians, Muslims, you name it. But we blacks feel ukuthi things have gotten from better to worse. I was supposed to have washed my bum ages ago, but I didn't. I think I must go back to that.
The sticky bum. So this is gonna be a sticky bum bath. Don't know if we could go there though.
I must change this word.
But Moho, why should we ask Tony specifically? I mean, what is it got
Did you
to
capture
do?
that on film?
I don't know. But I mean, why should
No,
we
I
ask
was
him
mentioning
specifically?
Utoni because I was thinking of the people like Utoni. Those are the people who we would expect are going to help and change the plight townships. You know, because Utoni we come a long way now. You know, we expected those are the people who would be making things better for people, a township or a Western Cape, if you like. But we see Uguti, it's a man for himself. And then you want to ask them, Uguti, I mean, really, what is happening?
Yeah. So
You know?
Do people...
I'm not talking about Tony per se, as in him personally.
Yeah.
You know, I'm talking about people in power like Tony. You understand? It's just such a pity ukuthi maybe his name came to mind at this point in time. But nothing is wrong with that. He's one of the people who really would have to answer.
Since when is he got deaf?
You understand?
Deaf now?
Since I had a glass of wine, I guess.
So loud.
Can I wash my face?
Please, better wash your face, Yali. You. It works on my nails.
This is where all Tony come from.
Oh, Yali.
From washing faces up from this basin.
Yali, do you have to shout and go see
You know,
him?
but Philip they are big Tony. Who is 15,000? There's nothing they can do for the people.
Hey, you better, Sipa, you better look for a position for her in Parliament. She can be a big, good speaker there.
We all started from this basin.
I'm not basin. You're one of that basin.
But now it seems that a lot of them have forgotten what they come from this basin.
So, really?
That is exactly why it ended the way it did for Rutoni. It's because he forgot what he came from this basin.
It's not